Hey guys, sorry my voice is kind of dead. I've been online for a very long time today. This is the first time I've actually logged on to this account on the main game in a couple weeks for more than like an hour. So I've decided, my original plan for this season of Deadman Mode was to go ahead and train up a different account on that game so I can still release content on this game and train this game. And I easily ran into the problem that I was way too focused on getting the other stats up. So I am going to finally start playing this account again because the game mode is starting to die out. And I'm about to get 97 attack in this clip. So I'm just going to pause the video until we get a little bit closer, and then after we get that I'm going to call this NMZ run short because I really need sleep. Alright, and here we are with 97 attack coming in. If we can hit this Hellhound, one more hit should do it. And I don't believe that's an attack. Oh, I think it was an attack level. 110 combat has been achieved. 110 is actually, I think, the highest combat we're going to achieve for a while until we decide to get prayer up. So we're at our max combat right now. Alright, so we lied. We went ahead and got the max points for this stream. And I am exhausted right now. I can't wait to get some sleep, but we stuck it out and we're about to hit max points. So I'll probably end up doing a lot more Nightmare Zone during this amount of the game. That didn't make any sense. I'm going to end up doing more Nightmare Zone during this time of the game while Deadman Mode is still super active. And because I kind of planned it out that way that I would have a lot of attack experience left for when I'm training in Deadman Mode. So you'll probably see a lot more Nightmare Zone in this episode. We're just coming up to an end of another Nightmare Zone trip. Deadman Mode is kind of dying out right now a little bit. I'm thinking about joining maybe some kind of Deadman Mode clan to keep active on it. But for now, I think we should probably start doing stuff on the wheel again. So once we get out of this dream, we're going to check out the wheel and see what we could put as our next assignment. Alright, so we have pulled our spinner back up for the first time in a pretty long time. And we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like 159 is the highest, which is some agility. So let's go to the Relic course. Alright guys, and as we finish this lap up, we will be getting 84 agility, which means that we're 1990 total, and the only level we have to get yet before we're at the final 9 is 98 attack. And then we just have to train all the skills to about level. But for right now, let's go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we've got 160, which is our free space, so we're gonna go do something fun. Alright guys, for our free choice we did a bunch of Zulrah to get about 3 mil. And we're gonna go ahead and spin again to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we've got 167, which is our free choice, so I guess we'll go do something else now. Alright guys, for our free choice we decided to go ahead and finish our fletching for pretty much 99. We're about 6k off, and we have the bows to get to it, but we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. Leaving fletching for the final 9, and we're going to end up doing 156, which is attack, and we will remove fletching from the spinner in the next spin. Alright guys, we are just finishing up our Nightmare Zone trip. We got about 260k more experience, so probably the next trip or the trip after that will probably hit 98 attack. But for right now, as we die in this dream, we're going to go ahead and spin. Let me get rid of fletching. So let's see what we're going to be doing next. Oh, I just completely messed that up. Looks like next thing we're going to do is agility. So we're going to get a third of the way to our final level. Alright guys, we are just finishing up a third of our level for agility for the final level. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. and it looks like we've got 170, 181 is thieving. Finally, we're going to be able to crank out some of that level. And are we going to do 1 or 2 trips of squirks? 2 trips of squirks coming in. Alright guys, we have just finished up our second inventory of squirks. This is the first one that we'll be turning in, but we're going to get about 160k experience toward our final thieving level for the moment, and that's going to be about 4th of the level, which is really nice. But for right now, let's go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we have 174, which is some agility coming in. And that's going to be the end of our agility spin. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. We only need 1 more agility spin to be prepared to hit 2000. So our next spin is going to be attack at 197. So we're going to get a little closer to that. Alright, as you can see by our progress bar on the top, we are approaching 98 attack. But our trip is coming to an end. With this kill, we should hit the maximum number of points allowed in the dream. And I'm just going to make sure that we do that. And yep, we've earned the maximum points. So we're going to go ahead and let our prayer run out. But in the meantime, we'll spin to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like we have our free space winning. So we'll choose what we're doing for the rest of the night. Alright guys, we just finished up some PKing for our free choice, so we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we've got 186, which is some PVM, so I'll find a boss to do real quick. Just finishing up a trip with Ceradome and God Wars with a couple of friends. We didn't get anything great, but we got about 400k split. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like we've got some attack train coming in, so we'll be getting 98 attack in this trip. Alright guys, in this clip we've got 98 attack rolling in just a second. Here it comes, rolling in 98 attack. As you can see, we are at 1991 total now. And if you remember, we have a final 9, which means we are officially in the final grind to 2000 total. We just have to get a lot of attack experience. We've got a little bit more agility, and pretty much everything else is set in place except for thieving, which will be a couple more spins as well. So we're really close to our final goal, so this is a really great moment for us. Alright, we just finished up our Nightmare Zone run, leaving us a little over 1 mil to 99 attack, which is really creeping up on us, but for right now we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like the highest one is PVM, so I guess we'll go find something to kill. Alright guys, for our PVM spin we decided to go ahead and kill the mole since master clues were just released. And we're sitting at 458 kill count on the mole, also trying to maybe get the pet there, but we were mainly going for an elite clue, which we did not receive. So we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next for an assignment. And it looks like PVM again, so maybe we'll just keep killing the mole. Alright, and some more giant mole is completed. We got up to 475 kill count. Still no elite clue, but we've got to press on with our spinner. So we're going to go ahead and do 183, which is our free space. So maybe I'll try Barrows to get the elite clue. I'm not sure yet, but I guess we'll find out soon. So for our free choice, we decided to go to Barrows, and we did about 17 chests, and we got Aram's hood and staff, and a Barracks plate skirt, and no elite clue. Still hunting for the elite clue to start doing a master clue for the first time. But for right now, we are going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like 177 is our free choice, so I guess I'll keep doing Barrows. And we've got a Kirill's leather top coming in at kill count 97 for the Barrows chest. Not bad, not bad. Still no elite though. Alright, and we are coming up on chest number 100, which we're going to end with. Didn't get anything good, but we did get this Kirill's top earlier. Still hunting an elite clue, but we're going to go ahead and spin to see what our next assignment is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin. We're not set up right now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like 179, so we get to work on something in our final 9, which is just 3 skills left. Alright, and we are just finishing up another run of Nightmare Zone, which we decided to do for our final 9 spin, because it's probably the furthest off. We've got about 826k left to go until we hit 99. But for right now, let's go ahead and spin to see what we'll be doing next. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin, and it looks like 181 is the highest, which is more attack, so I guess we'll just do another Nightmare Zone trip. Well, the login servers just went down for some reason, but we did get a decent amount of attack experience. I think probably about 200k or so. Let me check exactly, actually. Yeah, we got about 220k experience, and that's not terrible, so we're going to go ahead and call that our attack gains for right now. So let's spin and see what we get next. And it looks like agility, which is our final agility spin for 2000. Okay, we've just reached 99% of our final agility level, so we'll be saving that for emergency agility situations until we go for the final 9. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and spin. As you can see, agility is now off the board, leaving us with just attack and thieving. So let's see what we're going to end up doing. And it looks like attack has won, so we're going to go ahead and get some more attack experience. Alright, so we just finished up 2 short NMZ trips and got ourselves 267k until 99 attack, which will be the next NMZ trip. So let's go ahead and spin to see what our next activity will be. And it looks like our next activity by far is attack, so we're going to go finish up 99 attack now. And another NMZ run complete. We're at max points and we are just finishing up attack. We are 12k out. I want to get to about 5k, so we have a little bit of wiggle room just in case we accidentally use attack when we're killing something. But we are pretty much done with attack, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up our activity spinner to see what we're going to do next. Let me actually take attack out right now. Right, as you guys can see, thieving is our last skill to get to 2000. So we have just PVM, our free space, and thieving right now. PVM and free space are both going to be contributing money towards our giveaway at the end of this. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to be doing. And it looks like we've got some PVM coming in. Right, as you guys can probably see on the screen, our final Nightmare Zone total right now is 12.7 million points. We don't ever have to buy overloads again because we have no skills left to train in there, and we've already banked about 600 herb boxes, 585, so 600 will be at 8 p.m. tonight, but we have so many Nightmare Zone points to spend now. Just picking up a BCP at Bandos. Not bad at all. Picking up some Bandos boots on kill count 349. Alright guys, well we just finished up our Bandos trip and got a nice 5.2 mil split. But let's go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we've got some more PVM coming in. So I guess I'm trying to figure out how we're going to figure out thieving, because that has a really low chance to finish, but I guess we'll just do some more PVM for now. Alright, we just grabbed an Odium Shard 3 at Scorpio. That's a nice 4.7 mil right now. And we're actually going to end our bossing assignment here. So I'm going to pull up our wheel to get a new assignment. And let's see what we get. And it looks like we finally hit some thieving. I didn't even get to change anything, but we've got some thieving coming in. So we're going to do 1 or 2 trips of Squirks. And it looks like we've got 2 trips of Squirks coming in. Up. Alright, and we are just turning in our second inventory of Squirks right now for another 81k experience, which will put us 231k off of 91 thieving. For right now, let's go ahead and spin to see what we'll be doing next. And it looks like we've got some more PVM coming in. Alright, and we are just finishing up our Scorpio task. We've got about 15 kills or so this trip, so we're going to go bank and then do another spin on the wheel. Alright, we made it safely back down to Edgeville, so I'm going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like our highest choice again is some PVM. Alright, good way to start off some Callisto. After getting a few kills, we teleported back up and immediately got attacked by someone and killed him with a 49 Dragon Bolt spec. So I guess that's the end of his career. Okay, we just finished up doing some Callisto. We didn't get anything really great, so we're just going to go ahead and spin to see what our next assignment is going to be. And it looks like we've got some more thieving coming in. So how many inventories of squirks are we going to do? One more inventory of squirks coming in. And with that, we are finished up with our inventory of squirks. We need 2 more of these to get to 91 thieving. But for right now, let's go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we've got our free choice coming in, so we're going to go do some Sarah and God Wars with some friends. Coming in with a Sarah sword pretty early into the Sarah trip. Alright, so we just finished up our Sarah trip. We got about 850k split. And we're going to go ahead and spin to see what we will be doing next. And it looks like we have the free choice. Right, so one of our team members just PK'd a Zami Godsword, and I'm really bad at recording during PKing, so I'm going to try my best to actually get some clips in. Alright, the PKing trip just ended. We actually did not die at all, and we got about 1 million loot, but we're going to call that our free choice, I think it was, and I'm going to go ahead and spin. As you can see, we took out the PVM because for our free choice, we're basically going to be doing PVM anyway, so we're just going to spin, and it looks like we've got some thieving to do. We'll be doing 1 or 2 trips. 2 trips will end it out, and we're going to finish up our thieving level in this episode. This is going to be the final episode before the finale. Alright guys, this is it. We are turning in the squirt juice for 75,000 experience, and as you can see, we have just a little bit left to thieving. And our other skills: attack, herb lore, agility, smithing, fishing, farming, slayer, and now thieving are all ready to go to get 2,000. Details for the party will be released and all of the stuff for that later during this week probably. Oh gosh, maybe in the next episode. Definitely thought that was going to get us a level for some reason. Ooh, unicorn horn. But for right now, this is going to be it until the finale is released. Thank you guys for the support, and I will see you guys probably in the next series I do, which will be going for a max total level as a Berserker, which is 2,223. That'll be a really fun task to do. But for right now, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. And thank you guys for your support once again. Have a good night.